All right, so in this video, we're going to teach you, number one, I need you to download this file. So it'll be on the app. Go ahead and just hit download. And once you download it, it's going to look like this, which is a zipped file. And then what you're going to do is you're going to right click it, or if you have a tablet, click and hold, and then you're going to extract all. Once you do this, I need you to then, so you're going to have something like this, which is this. It's your Mirror Booth folder. It'll say Mirror Booth temps, but it's actually templates for everyone, Mirror Booth and regular DSLR booths. So the one thing that I need you to take a look at is here is like if you have a DSLR booth with like a horizontal screen, so that means like the Elites, the Elite Mirror, the Era, anything with a horizontal monitor, this is the templates that you guys are going to use. And these are the templates for your screen. Okay, so this one I'm going to put right here, screen. So this is your screens, right? And these are templates that I have already created. So what these templates are essentially this, right? This photo strip has already been made. I also have our live view, which is what customers see when they take pictures. And then this is what's printed. Okay, so your templates are your photo strips that are being printed, emailed, and text. And then your live view is what the customers see when it's being displayed in a full live mode. So I'm just going to show you really quickly. If I had the mirror booth, yes, yes. This is what it's going to look like. And then the customers would be able to see their pictures on 1, 2, 3. They'll be able to hit a start. They'll be able to hit filter. And then they would also be able to see themselves directly on the screen. So that's what your screen, the live view is. And that's the templates that I created already for you. So if you see here, I have a bunch of different templates already. You should already have some, but the specific ones that I'm going to have you download are like this, BE, the bee one, the wedding one, the summer one. I just want to show you just like the basics of the screen. And that way you don't have to create this, right? Like some people are like, you know what, I'm not a designer. Just set me up. Well, this is it. We're setting you up with this. So you don't have to make this screen. So if you're like me and you just want to set up one screen and call it a day and everybody get the same experience, this is perfect. So that's what these are, okay? So what you do with them, so let's say, okay, I've determined that I am using a DSLR, my booth is horizontal. What do I do with this, right? So what you're gonna do now is, I'm just gonna show you, I'm gonna open up another folder. It doesn't matter which folder. The main thing is right here. You see here where it says local X drive on the bottom left right here? I'm gonna click on it. And the only way that that is going to be able to be displayed is if you have Darkroom open. So if that's not displaying there, make sure Darkroom Booth is open. Okay. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to grab these files, right? Which they look like this in the, whoops, not this. Move this over. They look like this, right? So right here, I have my folder open, and then I have another folder on the right side, and I'm going to tap into my local X drive. Then I'm going to tap into my booth screen. So here it is. And this right here, this list, so you see how it's like 3image gs.xbdr? That's Darkroom's file. That's their file. That's the only way you can bring this up. And then you'll see that 3image gs. I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to go to our templates. And then I'm going to show you right here under choose. I have all my different, actually, screens. There it is. So that file that you see are essentially all of these different layers that you can move around in Darkroom. So that's what we're doing. Okay. So going back, you have your two folders. You have what we just unzipped, right? We have our extracted files. We determined that we are using a DSLR booth right now. I'm going to copy these booth screens, and I just want to make sure that this is under local X drive and booth screens. Now you're just going to grab these files, drag them, and drop them. It's going to tell me if I want to replace them because I already have them on here, but for you, it should just be able to drop in and you'll see it on your right side. Now that you see it on your right side, you're going to, it won't pop up right away. So you have to close darkroom and then just like reopen it. So you see when I closed it, that other thing, the other window closed. So I'm going to open up darkroom. And now that you open darkroom, all those brand new screens will be in here, and you can actually go in here and you can move this out of the way, move your countdown. That's where the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 goes. This is where it says like get ready. Please exit to receive your copies. There's your buttons, so you can move these, your display images, which is what people are taking, and then your filter button. And then you also have your background. This background, remember, these backgrounds, you're going to create these in a separate video. I'll show you how to do that. But you could just double click it and then select your brand new, the brand new one that you just created on whatever outlet. You can use Canva, Bazaar, any of those. Let me see if I have something so I can kind of show you. Oh, I think there's some in here. Yep. I'm gonna hit it. Okay, so I just replaced that. And now what I'm going to do is just kind of change the sizing to these things a little bit. Perfect. Put them right there. And then move these buttons over. Opacity 0. Same thing with this. I gotta change this to a circle first though. There you go. And then double click. Opacity 0. And then I'm gonna delete this text too, because you see it's kind of could see it a little bit. And there you go. That's how you were to set that up. So that's essentially how you're going to be saving your design work now. Okay, so download these templates first. Once you downloaded these templates and you're ready to import them into your X Drive, be certain that, I mean, you can take, if you want, you can set them all up if you wanted to. Just make sure you're putting them in the right folder. So if it says screens here, make sure that's in your screen folder. If it says photo strips, make sure you put that in booth templates. And just really quickly, I'm going to show you what it says right here. Booth templates are the photo strips. Okay. So let me just wanted to go over that. But yeah, those are the main things of how to transfer over your X Drive. You could, if you wanted to, like what I normally do, like I'm working on my personal computer right now and I do all my design work from the trial. And once I'm done, I transfer that file. I'll email it to the photo booth that I'm going to use. And then I just transfer that file. So that way, if I needed to edit, at an event, I'm able to do so without, big a problem. It's going to be like super easy because all the elements are there. So that's another way that you're going to be using this X Drive file. Or if you're covering events for other people, they're most likely going to send you this file. So this is a huge thing that you need to remember. It's pretty basic. It's just drag and drop. And then once you get that over and done with, then you guys are pretty much set. You could just build off of these photo strips as you go and build off of the screens and just keep saving more and more so that your library just gets bigger and bigger, full of different, venues, events, types of events and all that. So at the end of the day, it should be like a lot faster for you. You have your a wedding theme, then you have your, flowery theme, then you have your Christmas theme, and you don't have to constantly be remaking those over and over. So essentially, you're building up this library for less time in the future, which is nice. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns. I would love to answer all your questions, but that's the basics here on downloading templates and using your X Drive to transfer those. All right, we'll see you guys in the next video.